Hi everyone. During Atlassian Team 25 Europe in Barcelona last week, we hosted the 4th compliance workshop. It was organized by the Compliance Alliance, a group of marketplace partners, of 5 marketplace partners to be exact, including iSigns, OpusGuard, SoftComply, Polymeris Apps, and Haiku. We are all focused on helping industry clients stay compliant on Atlassian Cloud. iSigns is focusing on code approvals, OpusGuard is about data retention, SoftComply is about risk and document management for regulated industries, Polymeris Apps is all about data protection, and Haiku about backup and restore. The reason why we are organizing these compliance workshops is to build trust among enterprise customers in regulated industries on Atlassian Cloud. We want to foster collaboration between Atlassian marketplace partners, solution partners, and Atlassian itself to better understand the compliance challenges the regulated industry clients have on Atlassian Cloud. And we also want to, of course, share knowledge and experience from real-world implementations. You may ask, why is it important? Why would you need to hear more about compliance while Atlassian already has a huge amount of certifications and its very powerful trust center? The reason is that those certifications that Atlassian has do not automatically make your use of Atlassian tools compliant. Every organization must still ensure that their own configuration, their own processes, and the marketplace apps that they have are all meeting its unique regulatory requirements. Atlassian certifications do not automatically make your product development nor your products compliant, and this is why we meet. This time, the workshop was more interactive than ever before, and we had 4 technical deep dive breakout sessions in parallel so that the audience could find the group that they would like to participate in most. And the topics were the following: Atlassian Isolated Cloud, AI in regulated industries, how to sell compliance solutions to regulated industries on Atlassian Cloud, and the cybersecurity and compliance considerations of marketplace apps. Atlassian Isolated Cloud session was, of course, very popular. With the end of life of Atlassian Data Center in 3 years, the most regulated industries must find an alternative, either to migrate to commercial cloud, if legally allowed, or consider the Atlassian Isolated Cloud, provided that they can meet the price threshold. The minimum user count currently stands at 20K. So first of all, what is Atlassian Isolated Cloud? Atlassian Isolated Cloud is managed by Atlassian and is hosted in a dedicated AWS virtual private cloud. It is a single tenant cloud option with isolated storage, computing, and networking, optimized to minimize the risk of data loss and leakage. This session was moderated by Hui Ren and Arun Velagapalli from Atlassian, and they tackled the following questions: regional and industry requirements for isolated cloud, levels of isolation required by the most regulated industry clients, and the support and recovery of isolated cloud instances. In this session, we discussed the detailed isolation requirements, noting that the greater isolation comes with a higher cost, leading some customers without legal restrictions to migrate to commercial cloud instead. Other topics we discussed were, of course, about European rollout, timelines for isolated cloud, data egress, and computing versus data residency considerations in Europe. The second group, about AI in regulated industries, looked at both the risks of shadow AI as well as the intellectual property leakage, and how maintaining a human in the loop remains essential for safe and accurate use of AI. AI is a hot topic for everyone, everywhere these days, and it was also a hot topic at Team 25 Europe, especially with Robo now accessible by everyone, everywhere. However, for regulated industries, promoting AI-enabled features can easily trigger audit concerns before excitement. This breakout session was led by Nick from OpusGuard, Matteo from SoftComply, and Oliver from Polymeris Apps. And they explored the risks and opportunities using AI in safety-critical industries, red flags in AI use in Atlassian Cloud, and the compliance risks in letting AI handle your sensitive or critical data. Key themes included shadow AI, mitigating data and IP risks, and preparing for context-aware agentic AI systems. Participants emphasized that responsible AI adoption requires clear governance, validated outputs, and open communication with stakeholders. The third group was all about cybersecurity and compliance of marketplace apps, tackling data residency and Forge native apps as trust signals, as well as the need for clearer app trust levels and standardized compliance requirements. This session was led by Phil Grove and Sean Burke from Atlassian, asking the following questions from its participants. What are the challenges and opportunities of procuring secure and compliant marketplace apps on cloud? And Atlassian Cloud shared responsibility model. The takeaway from this session was that everybody should remember that compliance is an ongoing process. It's not just about the app you use, but also about your development process and lifecycle management. If you build compliance into your processes early on, it makes scaling and future audits easier. Finally, the session about how to sell compliance solutions. In recent years, Atlassian partners have shifted towards selling business solutions tailored to industry verticals, and this breakout session explored exactly that: how to sell must-have compliance solutions to business users in regulated industries. This session was led by Compliance Alliance, Ulrich from Anaheim, Monica from SoftComply, and Bogdan from Heiko. And we talked about how to make Atlassian cloud compliant when migrating regulated industry clients from DC to cloud, and also the challenges and benefits of selling must-have compliance apps on Atlassian Cloud. The main message of the workshop was about compliance being the foundation of digital trust. Everyone building, selling, or supporting Atlassian Cloud solutions has a role in keeping them secure and compliant. We are already gearing up for the 5th compliance workshop at Team 26 in Anaheim next May. And if you'd like to join us to share your insights, we'd love to hear from you. So let's keep shaping the future of compliant cloud together. Thank you so much, and hope to see you in Anaheim in May. Bye-bye.